Well, hi. It's been a few weeks since I've posted a video. The last 2 weeks, I was busy on Sundays when it was time to do my weigh-in video. And, yeah, I didn't post. I did update in my Facebook group. If you are part of that, I at least post my weigh-ins on there if I'm not able to make a video. I'm even tempted to, change it to Tuesdays because Sundays tend to get really busy for me lately. Um, but yeah, so things have not been going according to plan. The first week, let's recap the first week. I did really well most of the week. I don't remember the full details, and I did not bother going through my Fitness Pal to look at all the days. But come the weekend is where things went out of hand. It was a fun weekend, though, so I wasn't really mad about it. I was expecting a gain that week. I did this thing called Gish. And on top of that, this guy that I'm seeing had come to stay with me for the weekend. And we did this thing called Gish, which is it's like a worldwide or at least nationwide scavenger hunt. Even though not really a scavenger hunt because they just give you a bunch of tasks to do, but then you redeem it like a scavenger hunt. So I did things like this. There was one where you look for grammar and errors in the list and proofread the list basically. And once you do all that, it would give you a clue, and the clue was to make a haiku about making mistakes. I'll post mine here. Really simple, but it was kind of cool and kind of fun. And then there was another one where you put your face on a book that represents you. And me and John, actually, the guy that was staying with me for the weekend, we both were highly impacted by Xena growing up. Xena, warrior princess, where is it on my arm? The chakram. So I did a very, very bad, very, very poor, very, very 2-second photoshopping type thing and put our faces on the cover of a Xena book, which I'll put here. And then the last thing was actually really cool that I did. Florida has the don't say gay thing. I'm not going to get into all the politics of it, but I don't agree with it. We'll say that much. And so the idea was to create a coloring book page saying that it's okay to say gay. So I did this. So it was really fun. And what's cool with it, money raised went to, I forget the name of it, and I should have written it down. I knew I should have. But it's like World Something Kitchen or World Kitchen, something like that. But either way, money was going to Ukraine refugees to give them food. And so it was for a really good cause. And there was some other stuff that went on as far as, creating a donation page and this and that. And there was some stuff that John did. And then I had a team of other people that were, everywhere. I mean, some were in, I can't speak. Some were in other states, let's just say that. And there were a bunch of Canadians in our group too, because we forgot to close the group. So we got paired up with strangers, but they were actually pretty cool. So it was fun. But during that time, so I did not behave, basically food-wise. I'm wanting to have fun. I'm wanting to enjoy my company. I'm not wanting to be strict. And I figured one weekend, not going to kill everything. So, we went out to eat. We had a good time. We went to this one restaurant where he lives, which is Columbia, Missouri, which is 2 hours away from here. And had a Reuben sandwich and calamari and mashed potatoes. It was so good. And then I know before leaving, we ate at one restaurant here called Mission Taco, which is amazing. And I had a burrito. Well, they call it a burrito. Giant burrito. I'll put a picture up. The street corn, chips, and salsa. It was delicious. And also, because there was a lot of driving that weekend, I ate a lot of junk food on the trips. So, health-wise, physical health-wise, it was not great. I will say it was wonderful for my mental health, though. I'm not gonna, it's too early to really speak on relationships or whatever, but we're getting along great and having fun. And I took a vacation day. It was really enjoyable. So I was okay with my weigh-in that week. I'll just post those numbers here, but ultimately I gained 2.2 pounds that week. And I was okay with that. I was like, it's fine. It's fine. I'm going to get right back on track. Well, then week 2 happened. And I did not get back on track, basically. I had a lot of stress, a lot of depression is going strong, a lot of that going on. And at that point, I was uncertain what's going on with my living situation. I'm still not 100% certain, but at that point, I knew the building was going up to auction on Friday, and I had no idea if I was going to be able to stay here, if I was going to have to move, what was going on. I was trying to, find places. I actually sent messages to several, and I honestly never heard back. So I was very stressed out, and I made some poor decisions. I emotionally ate, and I realized that, and I accept that. But ultimately, it doesn't align with my goals as far as wanting to lose weight. Because, as I'll put the numbers here, I gained 3.8 pounds that week. Dun, dun, dun. So that wasn't a good week either. And I didn't post a video on Sunday because I worked Sunday. So 2 Sundays in a row, I was really busy on a Sunday and couldn't make a video. And I do think not posting videos got me out of the mindset of weighing in. Even though I put them in my Facebook group, these videos give me a little something extra that help me stay on track, or help me want to stay on track, because I don't want to get on here on Sunday and confess to the world that I gained weight this week. Okay, the world, I'm not that popular, but still, putting it out there on the internet, it's kind of, embarrassing if you're gaining weight. No matter how much I understand the reasons, and no matter how much I know you guys support, it's still, it's still an emotion that's going to happen. But yeah, so that didn't go so well. And then this week, honestly, I am shocked. I had one day this week that I behaved. One day. Granted, the rest of the days weren't horrible, but I know, I think it was Thursday, I had a game plan. I'm like, I'm going to do well Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I'll have a loss this week. I bought healthy food. That healthy food is still in my freezer because I ended up ordering a pizza for dinner that night. And then the next morning, Friday, I was like, forget it. I ate donuts for breakfast. And then I don't remember what I had for dinner, but went off plan completely. And then yesterday, went to McDonald's for breakfast. And then I got freaking KFC for dinner. A bucket of chicken. Granted, I didn't eat the whole bucket. I will say, at least I didn't do that. There's still, 3 or 4 pieces in the icebox, but not according to plan. So this morning when I stepped on the scale, I was going to make a video no matter what. I was like, I'm going to just own up to this, confess my sins to everybody, and do better. That's all we can do. I was shocked, actually, that when I stepped on the scale this week, I didn't gain. I literally am exactly the same. I didn't lose. I didn't gain. I even double-checked my scale, held something heavy, stepped on it, and then got off, and redid it, all that jazz. And it's accurate. I didn't gain, so that's shocking, but that's good news. So I'll put those numbers here. You guys can read it. I don't have to say all of it. I didn't gain. I'm still down 6.6 pounds since I started. But it's still kind of, it's still depressing when I was down more than that. And considering we're in month 2 of losing weight, and total, I'm down 6.6 pounds. But it is what it is. Moving on. I'm going to come up with a better game plan as far as what to do when those moments happen, when the motivation is lacking, when emotions and stress get so high, and especially the depression is going strong still. I did see my psychiatrist this week, and she upped the Strattera, because I do think the Strattera is actually helping with the ADHD, which is fantastic, but not helping enough. So she upped it, and then she added in Wellbutrin. So I am also on an antidepressant. And what's cool about both of those things is neither one cause weight gain, and Wellbutrin actually can help lose weight and suppress appetite. So fingers crossed that happens. Although at the same time, we know, or at least I know, I rarely eat because I have an appetite and I'm hungry. It's more because I'm bored, or I'm sad, or I'm depressed, or I'm angry, or I'm happy. Any emotion gives me a reason to eat. So I'm going to be working on that this week. I think I'm going to bring it up with my therapist as far as other things to do or other coping mechanisms, because I do realize it's a coping mechanism. And the first go round, when I first started this channel, for whatever reason, I was able to not use food as a coping mechanism. And I mean, I know I said all the time, it's not even a coping mechanism. It's just a distraction because I know how to be depressed about being fat. I don't know how to address the other issues. I am in therapy working on the other issues, but at the same time, my go-to is still to grab that pizza, grab that fried chicken, grab that ice cream, grab things that are not healthy for me. And so I need to retrain my brain and learn some new habits. And I do think, like, if I could get going and go 2 months straight of consistently staying on plan, I would do better. And I think it would be easier at that point. I made it a month and I was doing strong. And then that one weekend that I took off, it just spiraled because, I had a taste of the good life. And it, didn't go so hot. But I'm going to be working on that. So I will try to come up with a video by Tuesday, because Tuesday is my next day off, as far as some kind of game plan. I don't do therapy until Tuesday night, so I'm going to be doing a video before that, because I'm going to do it in the morning. I'm not making a video at 9 o'clock at night. But, so if you guys could give me some ideas, that'd be great. I'm going to work on a game plan and really try to analyze when and where and why I go off track. I know some of the reasons, like, getting off work and just being so hungry, didn't plan any food, so I'm going to run through McDonald's, or I didn't plan any food, so I'm just going to grab something quick from the grocery store. I don't feel like cooking, so it's the pre-made stuff that is higher in calorie or higher in carbs or what have you. I know that's a big issue. But then also the emotions, because there was a day that I did plan it. I had healthy food and I chose not to eat it. So yeah, that's my goals for this week, is focusing on that. And sorry again for going so long without videos. Like I said, if you're in my Facebook group, and I'll link it down below, you can always check up on there. I do post. You can, say, hey, Robert, where are you? Like, things like that. Because I know a couple people did, like, just comment on old videos asking where I was, and I got an email, which is very sweet. I appreciate that. But if you're ever curious, feel free to go to the Facebook group, and you can see what's going on there, or, ask what's going on there. And, yeah. So I think that's all I got. I don't know. Sorry, my cat. He's being a cutie. All right, so I will talk to you guys Tuesday. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Bye.